Azerbaijan has said Russia has pledged to identify and punish those responsible for the plane crash. Baku maintains the Azerbaijani flight. The plane was shot at by Russian air defenses before crash landing in Kazakhstan on December 25. In fact, Azerbaijan's general prosecutor is saying Russia is taking intensive measures to identify the guilty and bring them to criminal responsibility. The president of Azerbaijan has accused Russia of shooting down the plane that crashed on December 25th, killing 38. While speaking to Azerbaijani state television, Aliyev criticized Moscow for hushing up the issue for several days, saying that he was upset and surprised by versions of events put forward by Russian officials. Azerbaijani flight J28443 took off from Baku and was due to land in Grozny, the regional capital of the Russian Republic of Chechnya. The flight radar website showed it flying away from its normal route, crossing the Caspian Sea, and then circling over the area where it eventually crashed near Aktau. Moscow said the air defense system was firing near Grozny to deflect Ukrainian drone strikes. Accusing Russia, Aliyev has put forth Russia's three demands, in fact. Number one, admit guilt. Number two, issue a public apology for the incident. Number three, punish those responsible and compensate the Azerbaijani state, injured passengers, and crew and families of those dead. The president of Azerbaijan added that the first demand has already been fulfilled since his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin apologized to him during a telephonic conversation. Putin called the crash tragic, however, stopped short of acknowledging Russia's responsibility. He called for an objective and transparent investigation into the incident. Russia had suggested that the Interstate Aviation Committee investigate the disaster, but Azerbaijan categorically refused, quote-unquote, reasoning that the organization consists mostly of Russian officials and is headed by Russian citizens. The aircraft that crashed was Brazilian-made Embraer 190. Authorities in Kazakhstan will send the flight recorder to Brazil, where international experts will join their Azerbaijani counterparts to analyze the devices, which Kazakh media says is to ensure transparency and credibility. And we earlier spoke to Professor Elmar Giemola, aviation law specialist, Berlin Technical University, and this is what he shared with us.
According to the information available so far, the plane tried to land at Grozny airport. There was thick fog, as we know, but thick fog or adverse weather conditions are not a real problem for aviation because these passenger planes, they are steered by technology and so on, so far. They can land whatever the weather condition at an airport is. So this cannot be the cause. According to what we know so far, the plane was jammed. So the technology of the plane was jammed, so it couldn't work properly and steer the plane properly. And in addition to this, what survivors, witnesses have stated, there was a blazed sound outside the plane, which has perforated, obviously, the fuselage and other things of the plane. So this could obviously be the cause of the accident, what we know so far.